Hi, early childhood education instructors. This is Debbie Stone. I am going to do a quick run through of a couple of tools you can use when moving your classes online. So this is just one tool that I use in my online classes. It's called Screencast-O-Matic, and you can see the website up here. And if you don't look at the back part, but if you just look at Screencast-O-Matic, if you type it in, it will show up for the home screen for Screencast-O-Matic. And this is what it looks like. And you can create an account, and the link is not here because I'm already logged in, but you can create an account, a free account, since you're in education, and you can create videos up to 15 minutes. So I feel like that is a good length of time not to go beyond anyhow. I did take a class on Blackboard for Kaltura, which is the video creation for Kaltura, but I found it a little bit more difficult than Screencast-O-Matic. And in Kaltura, they say that most students listen for 7 or 8 minutes and then they check out after that. So breaking up your videos into shorter segments, it can be a good idea for students, again, so that you can get some compliance and buy-in with watching these videos. So my videos are never more than 15 minutes. If I need to make something that's more than 15 minutes, what I do is do a part 1, a part 2, a part 3. That way there's a natural break for students, and so they can get through the first 15-minute video or 10-minute video, and then they can take a break and then can go and finish with subsequent videos. So this is just one tool that you can use. You can do it with or without video. I always make mine without video. They're probably a little bit more engaging if you have your video in the corner. There'll be a little box. I'm not exactly sure which corner. It might be down here, but there is a box that will show up in your videos with you talking. So that's something that you can think about as well. So I encourage you to play around with Screencast-O-Matic. If you have not used any type of video tool before, Screencast-O-Matic is free and is pretty easy to use. So what happens when you log in and you're ready to start a video, you click that you're ready to start recording, and you can't see it on my screen, but there is a box all the way around my screen, and I can adjust the size of the box and capture what I want on my screen to be part of this video. So I have it for, hopefully you can see all of my screen with my tabs up above here. When I'm recording for students, I don't usually do that. I have my screen maybe down here so they can't see all my tabs that are open or my bookmarks, and I have the screen blocked just for what I want them to see on the screen. So again, you can adjust it and have it however way you want, but you can still toggle between screens. They just don't see that when you're moving between screens, but you can still toggle between different documents and different screens when you are making these videos. For now, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little tab down here where I can see my time, my running time for the video. So you can also kind of gauge where you're at. And as I get closer to 15 minutes, if I still have more that I need to say for the students, I just say, I'm going to end the video here. This is going to be part 1. You can look for a part 2 video. So again, that's another way that you can manage how you're videoing for your students. Now, let me show you a little bit about how I do this. So in addition to creating this screencast video, and I'll try and make another one. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'll try and make another one that will show you how I upload the video. It uploads directly to YouTube. So what I have them upload to YouTube. You don't have them. They can go right to Screencast-O-Matic, but I have them go to YouTube so that I have control and I can work on them whenever I want. So if you're going to have them go to YouTube, I suggest that you have a YouTube screen open up here, which I don't have right now, but I'll go ahead and open up YouTube, and then, whoops, I have to spell it correctly. It will automatically go to, I think it goes to one of my Gmails, but I do have one set up. I have a YouTube account set up that is in my Mason, using my Mason account. And so I just use this so that everything stays the same. And then you can see, if I go to my videos, they're not organized very well, but you can see all the videos that I've made for all of my classes. So you'll have a place that you can house them and go back and use them and move them around. I'm trying to organize them. I don't know how they show up on here organized because I'm not a YouTube expert, but you can then keep these videos and use them from time to time. So for example, say that I wanted to use this video for 403, 503. You can see that I did this. I could just go up, and what I would do is I would copy this URL, and then I can embed it in my course over on Blackboard. So that's why I think that YouTube is a great way for you to organize your videos, because then you can embed them in different ways, and we'll get through that in some subsequent videos. But that's one way that you can upload when you're working on Screencast-O-Matic. So again, I'll try and make a video of it uploading, but I don't know that it will work. So that's to come. Okay, so once you make these videos, again, what do you do with them? And what kind of videos do you make? Well, there's different kinds that you can do. I usually do an introduction, so you can introduce yourself if you want. Some of you have already been meeting face-to-face, so that might not be necessary. The other thing that I tend to do for my classes is I do one of these screencast videos for my syllabus. It helps with questions. Whether I'm teaching face-to-face or online, I try to do a Screencast-O-Matic video about the syllabus and walk through the syllabus step by step and explain everything. That way, if students have questions, they have a resource they can go back to. And I can always say, refer to the syllabus, refer to the video. And like I said, I do it whether it's an online class or a face-to-face class. Also, I found that helps me preserve instruction time when I am teaching face-to-face, because students have so many questions at the beginning of class. I can always say and show them on Blackboard, this is where you can find the answers to your questions. And I always tell them, look at your syllabus, look at your video before you ask the question and see if you can get it answered. So I do screencast videos for the syllabus, and then I tend to do them for the assignments as well. I'll do an individual video for each assignment, going through and discussing all of the particulars and specifics about each of the assignments. So those are just some very basics. Then I go into, obviously, content. But I'm going to show you what an online class looks like, what my online class looks like. And it doesn't look like everybody else's. You can do it any way you want. This is just one way that I have found that is effective for me and my teaching style. And the way I learned all of this is Mason has an online teaching initiative class, and I took that class, I think it was my first summer that I was there full time, and it really helped set me up for teaching hybrid and online classes. And with all of this, moving our classes to Blackboard, moving them online for the rest of the semester, or at least for the next few weeks, the information from OTI has come out that they're going to make this a self-paced course, and they're going to make it available to everybody. So as soon as that is up and running, I will make sure that I post some links for you, or Julie will post some links for you. So, and again, you'll see the video. This is another reason why I watch where I have my screen open, because all of my email that comes across as I'm creating these videos shows at the top of the screen. So I'm glad that happened, because now you can see some of the things you have to watch out for. The other thing is I make sure that I'm quiet, and we don't have school. My kids don't have school today, so I tell them that I'm videotaping and I need them to be quiet, and I just pray that my dogs don't start barking in the middle of my video. So, okay, a little bit of quirks there. So here's Blackboard. Here's what a Blackboard would look like. I generally don't start right at the very beginning. I would go directly into my class. So I would already have the class open. I'm going to be moving my 501 course online since it was going to be a hybrid class. I just finished teaching a 7-week online 505 section for our new cohort. So let me show you what that looks like. So if I were creating a video for this class, I would already have it open to my course. and I would walk them through. I wouldn't have them see what my homepage looks like, because theirs is going to look a little bit different. So I would just take them. I also do a video, in addition to doing my syllabi video, in my assignment videos, I also do a video for Blackboard. Again, some of our students are really new and they're not used to using Blackboard. And so I do one of these screencast videos, and then I walk through each individual section. And I tell them how to navigate the tools over here and my different sections that they'll see. This is an online class, so it doesn't look like it's open in theirs, but there's this, a way to introduce me, and then my syllabus, and I just show them where everything is. And here's what I do for online videos and for online modules, how I create them. And again, I learned all of this through that OTI, or Online Teaching Initiative course. And I have a folder for every week, and I list what the topics are. This is directly from the syllabus. Then I match the topics with the learning outcomes, and I put what their readings will be and if anything is due. So that's just how I organized mine. And then when you click into the week, I create learning modules for each of the topics that we're going to be discussing. And so to do a learning module, if you go up to build content, and you go down here to learning module, that opens up this little book, and I can create a learning module. And then within each of the modules, then if I go to build content and over to module page, that's where I can create my modules. And so for this introduction to the course, I just have a brief introduction that I've typed about early childhood special education, and you can see that there's a link here. There's a video link that I've embedded. And then here's the overview of the course and the syllabus. You can see my videos here. And then I just have a little bit about the assignments and just do an overview right here. So that's what a learning module in one of my courses might look like. Now, if I wanted to add, let's just say that I wanted to create a module page, I could create the module page here by clicking. And let me just say, let's just do information. And then I can start typing, and then I can format it based on whatever the tools that I have available here in Blackboard, and I can just keep going. And this could be what my new module page would look like. Now, there's a couple of things that are important here. I'm getting towards the end of my 15 minutes, but you can embed your videos. This is how I embed my videos, so I would highlight, or if I want to insert a video, let me go back and copy this. I'm going to copy my URL here, Control copy. And then you see this little video, I'm going to click the little video right there, and I'm going to put my URL. And then I want it big, so I'm going to make this, I want it bigger than that, and it will automatically. There's my video, and I'm going to do insert. It shows up as a blank page, but if I submit it, you can see now that video is there. So that's how you insert some of your videos into. I have to delete that because my students who have access might think that's kind of weird. So that's how you would insert a video into one of these module pages so that your students could then see it. So I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to start another video shortly. And first thing I'm going to do is see if I can show you how I upload to YouTube. So I will see you in my next video.